What's going on, YouTube? I'm your host Infinite, and we have returned with some more 6v6 singles Wi-Fi battles. We have a brand new team to showcase, and we're using Chien Pao, the Saber-Sword Ice Tiger, along with Houndstone, Volcarona, Serena, Slowbro, and Orthworm. And we found our opponent trash in the Wi-Fi link code. Bringing a really cool team: Iron Valiant, Meowscarada, Magnezone, Mimikyu, Dedenne, and Palafin. So we have a really cool one on our hands today. Also, I am going to be having two battles for you guys today, so stay tuned after the first one. We're going to fast forward to the second one. And yeah, this was brought to my attention through a comment asking for more battles. I understand that these battles actually happen pretty quickly in this game, so we have two battles to showcase here for you guys today. I'm going to be using the same team in both, so without further ado, good luck, have fun to my opponent, Trash. Maybe her name is Trishelle? I'm going to say her name's Trishelle because hopefully she's not Trash, as she decides to lead with the Palafin, and I decided to lead with Orthworm. Orthworm is super defensive. I was actually predicting a potential Palafin lead with the flip turn stuff, and there it is. Flip turn Palafin, really cool Pokemon. I want to use Palafin soon in a video, but a really cool ability where the next time he comes out in the battle, you guys probably already know, he's going to be in hero form, boost his stats, all that stuff. So that's a good strategy to come in turn one, flip turn out, and then next time that Dolphin comes in, you'll see him wearing a cape and stuff. But out into the Meowscarada, we just set rocks on turn one, get some residual damage. I'm not sure what Meowscarada can do. Orthworm's defenses are like super high, and I have some good EVs and defenses. Out comes the foul play. Protean change to dark. This shouldn't do a ton. Does a little bit of damage, gets me down to close to half. We go for the Shed Tail here to create a substitute and switch out. We're left with 8 HP, but we do have a Citrus Berry that's going to restore us a little bit. And now we can use Orthworm as fodder later. So come back to the party, Orthworm, and we are going to go into something a little more favorable for us. And with a Focus Sash, I'm actually thinking Chien Pao here can come in and cause some havoc. So let's do that. Let's go out to Chien Pao, the Saber-Sword Tiger, Ice Tiger. How cool is this Ruin Pokemon, as his ability will drop the defense of that Meowscarada? And not sure if the Meowscarada wants to stay in. I think it's favorable if she switches that thing out. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance here because I'm behind the substitute. I have a Focus Sash. Let's get an attack raise here. Dancing with Swords, get an attack raise sharp. In comes the Play Rough. That's going to definitely break the substitute since we're a dark type and weak to Fairy. Down goes the substitute, but now we're sitting here at +2 with a Focus Sash. So this is exactly what I wanted, as now we have to go for damage, and we're going right for the Sacred Sword. Yep. More than enough to take out that Meowscarada. I've been seeing a lot of Meowscaradas lately. You guys let me know down in the comments section below who you guys think is the best starter of this generation. My personal opinion is that Quackleval is the best starter. I just personally like the Moxie Aqua Step stuff. I want to use Quackleval on a upcoming video as well, so as I'm preparing that, we will definitely showcase him soon. As out comes the Iron Valiant, and Iron Valiant has the Quark Drive, Booster Energy, gets a Speed Race. As I'm sitting here with a Focus Sash and a Swords Dance, and you know what? I would love to get this Iron Valiant off the board, so let's go right for the Icicle Crash. I know we have to take some big damage here. We are 4 times weak to fighting with the Ice Dark type. Here comes the Close Combat. More than enough to take us down to Sash, as this thing is going to drop its defenses with that Close Combat. Okay, that's perfect for us. As with a Swords Dance and a defense drop, here comes the Icicle Crash. We don't miss it. Down goes the Iron Valiant, and that is just absolutely wonderful news that that huge threat is out of the way. Let's see what our opponent wants to go into here. As honestly, Chien Pao is by far my favorite Ruin Pokemon. Palafin, the hero form, there it is. As we stay in here, we go right for the Sucker Punch. I'm hoping this KOs. Oof, we do not get the KO on the Palafin Pinchberry. Salic Berry, raising speed. Jet Punch. At 1 HP, Chien Pao goes down, but did exactly what it needed to do. As how are we about to deal with this Palafin here? With boosted speed. I have a few options. Houndstone is max defense. Slowbro is max HP and a water type. I actually think Slowbro is going to be the play here. Let's go into Slowbro since we resist other water types. We have Leftovers, we have Regenerator. Now I did ability capsule this Slowbro to get the Regenerator. I thought I had 2 ability capsules, I only had 1. And I wanted to use the other one on that Houndstone because right now he has Sand Rush. And I really wanted to get its hidden ability, Fluffy, since I'm not using Sand. But I thought I had 2, made that mistake, but I'm just going to rock with it. As the hero goes for the Flip Turn, which I think is a questionable call because switching out at such low health means that it's gonna die to rocks when it comes back in. So we went for the Psychic. Bringing out Mimikyu here isn't ideal because we break that disguise. If it was me, I would have probably went for a different attack with the Palafin. Let the Palafin go down, then come out with Mimikyu and have my disguise intact. But hey, our opponent made the play, and so we just rock with it. As now we're just gonna stay in, go for the Surf. Swords Dance. Getting a Swords Dance of our own, going for big damage here. Can we get the KO with this? We do not. We do not pick up the KO. Let's see. So we are weak to Ghost type. I really don't think I can switch out on a Shadow Claw. There it is. Is that enough? It does take out the Slowbro. Unfortunate. But I had to let Slowbro go down there to see how we're going to deal with this Mimikyu. So we have Serena, Orthworm, Volcarona, and Houndstone. Which of these 4 can deal with this Mimikyu? So Serena is actually pretty defensive. I have EVs in HP, defense, special defense, as well as some in attack. Orthworm I think just goes down. Volcarona might also go down. Houndstone is weak to Ghost. Even though Orthworm is super defensive, I don't think he can take a Shadow Claw right now. Let's come out with Serena. I think Serena, with our defense and HP investment, can potentially take an attack. Let's go for the Zen Headbutt here. Shadow Claw again. Ooh, gets a critical hit, but we survive on 6 HP. Oh, that's clutch. Zen Headbutt doesn't miss, and we're able to take out that Mimikyu. Alright, cool. Man, if Serena would have went down there, but the critical hit wasn't even enough, so Serena actually would have survived with a lot more HP. So, I'll take it. Serena gets the KO. Back into the Palafin, who is going to die to rocks, so... yeah, that was an unfortunate flip turn by my opponent. Not maybe understanding that that thing was just going to die to rocks, so... we'll take it. We will take it right to the bank. Sends out Dedenne. Okay. Let's just stay in with Serena. We can't switch out anyway. We're just go right for the Power Whip. Nuzzle? Oh my gosh, we survived. We survive on 1 HP, and that was a critical hit again. Now we do get paralyzed, but we do have Lumberry. That's gonna cure this paralysis. Now we just have to hit this Power Whip. We do hit the Power Whip. Does big damage to the Dedenne, but not enough to take it out. As yeah, we'll just stay in and go for another attack. Nuzzle again. We know that Dedenne is faster. I do have some speed EV investment, but not max speed or anything like that. So what could we do against the Dedenne here? You know what? Look at Volcarona here with Terra type Electric. Expecting this thing to just want to go for another electric attack. It seems like this whole play here is just to nuzzle and paralyze things. I'm actually going to Terra here into a Quiver Dance, which will make me an electric type. I will not be able to get paralyzed by a Nuzzle, and we will outspeed on the next turn with a Quiver Dance in tow. So let's do that. Terra Electric, Volcarona, Nuzzle. Oof, doesn't do much. 6 HP. Doesn't get the paralysis because we're an electric type now. As we get a Quiver Dance off. Special defense, speed, and special attack raise. That's actually perfect for us, as now we're just going to go for the Fiery Dance. We should be faster. Maybe we'll get in the special attack raise from this. Get the KO, of course. Down goes Dedenne. No special attack raise, but we're sitting in a pretty good spot, I would say. What's our opponent's last Pokemon? Sends out Magnezone. Oh, this is perfect for us. Magnezone can't really touch us. We're faster anyway. We have Fiery Dance. Let's do it. Go for the Fiery Dance. And that's more than enough at +1 to take out that Magnezone. And Volcarona comes through in the end with Terra Electric and claims this battle for us, guys. So thank you so much to my opponent, Trash. I really appreciate that battle. As yeah, we're gonna re-queue. We're gonna look for another battle, and I'm gonna fast forward to that battle here in a second, and we'll hop right into another one, as these battles in this game are happening pretty quick. So we're gonna bring you guys, I'm gonna try to bring you guys at least 2 battles per video, maybe even potentially 3. So let's just back out and re-queue. I'll fast forward to our next opponent. Alright, we found our opponent Robbie in the Wi-Fi link battle room. And wow, Robbie's bringing a really cool team. Oh no, it's a Glamora. Am I right? Glamora is just a pain to deal with, along with Meowscarada. Like I mentioned, I've been seeing a lot of Meowscaradas. He's got Cyclizar, Chi-Yu, Corviknight, and Garchomp. Okay, I'm actually going to lead the Slowbro here on this battle because of that Glamora. I know that Glamora will drop Toxic Debris when hit with a physical attack. I'm going to go ahead and lead a special attacker in Slowbro, expecting the Glamora, and I'm going to try to knock that thing out. I mean, I expect Focus Sash, so we'll see. We'll see if our opponent leads with Glamora, but that just seems like a very, very popular lead. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, Robbie. He's got a really cool player card too with the Pyroar. So without further ado, let's hop right into the second battle, guys. And sure enough, there's Glamora. As we let Slowbro, I have to go right for big damage, and luckily we're special attacking, of course. No Toxic Debris gets spread when you hit this thing with a special attack. Let's go right for the big Surf. Maybe knock this thing down to Sash, try to deal with this Glamora. Stealth Rocks turn 1, that's not too surprising. Big Surf. Not sashed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Glamora goes down, and I couldn't be happier to see that. I will definitely trade my opponent getting rocks up for just getting the KO on that Glamora, and now that thing is absolutely out of the way. Cyclizar. Okay. Do we switch out here? I don't think so. What do we even have? What are we expecting and what do we have, right? Serena to maybe clear rocks? The problem with switching here is that this Cyclizar can easily just go for a Shed Tail, and if I switch on a Shed Tail, that might not be good. So, you know what? Let's just stay in, go for the Ice Beam, expecting a Shed Tail. He can attack if he wants. Shed Tail, there it is. Cyclizar with a Shed Tail. Out he goes. Now we went for Ice Beam. I hope that he brings in Meowscarada. Meowscarada is a really good type matchup against Slowbro, so... Oh no, it's Chi-Yu. Another good type matchup. Chi-Yu drops our special defense with his Beads of Ruin ability. We went for the Ice Beam. Not very effective. Does not break the substitute. Okay, that's unfortunate. I probably should have went for the Surf there, but I really was expecting the Meowscarada. Now, how do we deal with this Chi-Yu, right? Chi-Yu is a dark fire type, and Slowbro with his psychic typing is weak to dark. What could I even switch in on, like a Dark Pulse or something? Orthworm is physically defensive. Serena's weak to fire. Chien Pao's weak to fire. Volcarona, I'd have to switch that in on a hit. You know what? Let's just stay in and let's just try to break this substitute. We don't know what our opponent's going to do. Oh, Nasty Plot. Oh, man. Setting up. It's a little scary getting a Nasty Plot off behind a substitute. This is actually a really good tactic here. I used this tactic on the previous battle. We went for the Surf. We absolutely need to break that substitute. We cannot let Chi-Yu be behind a substitute and setting up nasty plots. Now, do we just let Slowbro go down here? Because with our opponent having a nasty plot in, I mean, I think we definitely go down to a Dark Pulse, especially because that thing came in and dropped my special defense. I don't really see a good switch into Dark Pulse, so let's just stay in. Dark Pulse comes through. Yeah, super effective. Slowbro had no shot. Unfortunate, but had to let Slowbro go down, as we do get a free switch in here, but our options are looking pretty limited as I realize that Chi-Yu is pretty strong into our team. Like I mentioned, Orthworm, Serena, both weak to fire. I don't think either of those outspeed. I do want to get my own rocks up. Houndstone's also weak to dark. Chien Pao weak to fire, but we do outspeed with Chien Pao. Volcarona maybe could take a hit, but a Nasty Plot Dark Pulse would do a lot. I think we have to unfortunately break our sash here and come out with Chien Pao. So here's our Ice Saber-Sword Tiger. That's a tongue twister. As now I think we outspeed and we just go right for the super effective Sacred Sword here. We have to get this Chi-Yu out of the way with the Nasty Plot. So let's go for it. Sacred Sword comes through. Oh, picks up the KO. That's wonderful. Oh, that's great news. Because we dropped the defense of that Chi-Yu with our ability, we were able to pick up that KO. And that is absolutely clutch. Now, it was at the cost of us breaking our Focus Sash, but I felt like I absolutely had to do that. Garchomp. Okay, this kind of scares me a little bit, because why would you come out with Garchomp here, right? I'm going to swap. I'm expecting Choice Scarf Garchomp. I could easily go for the Icicle Crash, but there's a definite reason our opponent came out with Garchomp here. So let's go out to our defensive Steelmon Orthworm, and let's just check it out. Let's see why our opponent did this. Terra. That's why. Probably not Terra Dragon or Ground. Let's see what this is. Terra Steel. That's why. Okay, the Icicle Crash wouldn't have been very effective at all, and he would have just went for a big Steel move. There's the Iron Head. Oh, Orthworm eats that up. We're also a Steel type, and like we're max defense with a lot of HP investment. Oh no, our opponent doesn't know about Earth Eater. Now, Orthworm is supposed to be weak to ground moves, but his ability negates that and restores HP, as we went for the Stealth Rock there. Now we finally have our own rocks up. I could go for the Earthquake here, but you know what? I'm going to set up my own Shed Tail. Swords Dance. Robbie knows that he needs to up his attack to do anything to this Orthworm, but we're out. We're hightailing it out of there with a Shed Tail. Now we do eat a Citrus Berry, so we regain some HP and switch out and come behind a substitute here. Our turn. Okay, what do we have? Volcarona, it looks really nice right here. So Volcarona has heavy duty boots, doesn't get affected by rocks, which would have taken half my health. But now we can easily go for the Quiver Dance, outspeed this Garchomp on the next turn. Earthquake. I think that's neutral. Should still break the substitute. Garchomp strong. Yeah, breaks the substitute. As we go for the Quiver Dance to up our special defense, speed, special attack. All those boosts come through. Now we should definitely outspeed this Garchomp. And yeah, let's hit this thing with a Fiery Dance. Fiery Dance comes through. Gets the KO on the Garchomp with a critical hit. You absolutely love to see it. We'll take that all the way to the bank. Cash it in. Thank you so much. That Garchomp is a huge threat. Terra Steel Garchomp is actually a really good Terra type because it blocks fairy moves, it blocks dragon moves, it blocks ice moves. So yeah, really good Terra type from the Garchomp. As in comes the Cyclizar, we should outspeed with a Quiver Dance. We'll just go for the Bug Buzz here. Shed Tail. Oh, Choice Scarf Cyclizar with Shed Tail. Oh man. Sets a substitute. Now the problem with this for my opponent is that Bug Buzz actually goes through the substitute. Sound-based moves like Bug Buzz, Boom Burst, stuff like that goes through the substitute. So let's see what our opponent switches into here as we went for the Bug Buzz. Meowscarada, yikes. Meowscarada is 4 times weak to Bug. Oh no. Bug Buzz comes through. Absolutely annihilates the Meowscarada. And down goes the Meowscarada. So maybe our opponent didn't know about Bug Buzz. Catching people off guard a little bit here with the Orthworm ability and the Bug Buzz going through substitute there. Corviknight. So can this Corviknight survive a Fiery Dance? Maybe go for a Brave Bird, which I'm weak to. It potentially could. You know what I'm going to do here then? I'm going to Terrestrialize Electric and go for the Fiery Dance. If he survives, goes for the Brave Bird, then it would be not very effective against an Electric type. As Robbie just scoops there, as we kind of see what was about to happen. And yeah, we will take those. I will always take those. Thank you guys so much for staying and watching these battles. I have been, like I mentioned, I have been really enjoying this game. This was really cool to come up with this team and this idea. There's a few things I need to sharpen off with some other teams, so maybe until then I'll continue to use this team. I'll throw in some new faces here and there, but like always guys, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really appreciate each and every last one of you. Don't forget to, you know, like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of these battles. Think of the starters. Let me know what your guys' favorite starter of this generation is. And that's it. That's the video, guys. And yeah, expect me to continue to come with multiple battles per video. So thanks again. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I'm out.